From elementary school through college, good study habits are the key to better grades and less stress. Parenting and education expert Dr. Michele Borba joins us now with her top study tips for the new school year. Dr. Borba, nice to see you. How are you?
Oh, nice to see you too, and you're right on the mark. We get so overwhelmed in the backpack and the shoes that we forget that one of the real important elements that's going to get those grades up and our test scores up is teaching your children study habits. And the best thing is they're all learned so we can encourage them.
That's great. One of your strategies is to have kids study in groups. Why is that effective?
Well, we have actually known that for years. Former teacher here, that studying in groups actually not only reduces stress, makes it more fun, but helps kids retain more information and peaks academic performance in every element. So tip number one that's real simple is do make sure that your child has the phone number or email address of at least one buddy in each class period. First, you can help them quiz each other, but second of all, any mix-up of I can't remember what the assignment was, or I'm absent and I don't want to go back to school because I'll be miss out on too much, don't worry about it, sweetie pie. Just call your friend and get on board with what that assignment was.
It's been a few decades since parents have been in school themselves, so remind us of some good study habits.
Well, first of all, there is a lot more recall of information being required these days, and stress levels are going up. The posted study collection is fabulous because it's just a series of tools that'll help your kids be organized and organize the information during homework or study time. Tip number two that's really simple is the first thing you have your child do when they come home is when they start their homework, open up your agenda or your organizer or pull out all your homework assignments. Now, on a different study note, each note, write a different thing you're supposed to do, from geography to spelling to math to whatever. Now put them in order, of the order that you're going to complete them. You're teaching your children prioritizing and organization. As you complete each item, tell them to rip it up or tear it up because it'll reduce the stress. I'm getting closer and closer. One final tip is teach them to do the hardest one first. Why? Because the kid will be sitting there the whole time going, I got that huge project coming up. Get done with it first, then your stress will go down and you can concentrate on the rest of everything. And the following morning, I forgot to do my math, won't be an issue because everything's all been lined up and he's learning to prioritize and goal set.
That's a great idea. So teens especially are really stressed these days. How do these good study habits really help teens kind of lower the pressure level?
What we do know is when stress goes up, concentration goes down. So here's another idea, Meryl, that will help reduce the stress. For instance, when there's so much information that they have to recall, tell them at the end of each paragraph or at the end of each page, stop, and either on a study note or flag the key most important idea. Just put a note by it that's probably going to be on the test tomorrow. Highlighting now we know doesn't work as well because everything's yellow and they're not recalling information. But if they can just learn to concentrate on that's the most important idea, or here's the most important idea on a note card, what you can then do is help them learn to just review in 5-minute nuggets and not the 60-minute cram the night before. Little bits along the way. You can even do that by taking your note cards with you. Sit in the carpool and review 5 minutes at a time. Far better than the night before when the stress level goes up and concentration goes down.
Some great ideas. Thanks so much for being with us today.
You are so welcome. Have a wonderful back to school.
Thank you very much. We're going to link you to more of Dr. Borba's study tips from our website, newschannel5.com.